Every day, there are a million things we focus our attention on. Time, money, people, among other things. But in this fast-paced, competitive world we live in, how much thought are we putting into our own well-being? I'm Ato Maraulio, and this is Health Matters, your weekly health and lifestyle program that answers your health concerns, here on ANC. According to the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer, 14.1 million new cases of cancer and 8.2 million deaths were reported in 2012. The rise in the number of new cases can be seen in developed countries, while mortality rates remain high in developing countries. These can be associated with the rapid societal and economic changes, including reproductive, dietary, and hormonal risk factors that contribute to the rising burden of cancer. In the Philippines, 59,000 Filipinos succumb to cancer every year. Cancer ranked third as the leading cause of death among Filipinos, according to the Department of Health. For decades, scientists and other medical experts have been devoting lifelong research into finding a cure for cancer. But before we can address cancer, we must know what it is and how we can possibly control our bodies to fight it. I'm here with renowned cryosurgeon from the Fuda Cancer Hospital, Dr. Lee Ji New. Hi, Doc New.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. All right, what are the causes of cancer? I understand that any abnormal growth can be considered cancer, but what are the possible forms and where does it come from in the first place?
It's a gene. Some family have the gene problem. They have the cancer DNA. So if the family have the cancer patient, you must pay much attention.
Right.
The first reason. Secondly, is about the environment problem.
Environment.
Such as air pollution, water pollution. All these can cause the cancer. Why in developing country, in the city, cancer become more and more because of the pollution.
I see.
The third reason is the lifestyle with smoking, unhealthy food, lack of exercise. That's all make you easy to suffer from cancer.
I see.
Another important thing is we lack of the cancer knowledge.
What are the different types of cancer?
Cancer not a simple concept. It's a big concept. The name of the cancer, but it's a different type. The diagnosis, the prognosis is very different.
I see.
Also, the treatment is different. How to deal with it? When you treat cancer, your first must be diagnosis. The final diagnosis not by the scan, it's by biopsy.
Biopsy.
Biopsy can get the final diagnosis, it is cancer or not, which type of cancer or not. After we diagnose the cancer already, then next step is we must to be sure in which stage the cancer is.
I see.
If in the early stage, that means you have a chance to be cured.
Okay.
So that means by now the treatment is surgery, chemo, radiation. For such kind of patient, have the chance to cure. So that means we must find the cancer in early stage.
Early stages.
But most of the patients find diagnosis is the late stage. Why? Because you do not do regular checkup.
So the important thing is to get diagnosis early.
Yes.
And the only way we can do this is by making a habit out of going to the doctor regularly, having a checkup. Is that right?
Yes. It's important because sometimes you don't know some symptoms you feel. You think it's no problem, but maybe it is a big problem behind it. Some you feel fear, you feel some symptom, but for doctor it's no problem.
Right.
So doctor is the specialist. We know something is wrong, it's important or not. So we know something you need to check up or not.
Can you tell us about the traditional forms of cancer treatment that are available currently?
Even we have the surgery, we have the chemo, we have the radiation. This is the traditional treatment.
Right.
But the success rate is still low.
Very low.
Most of the patient diagnosis, they are not the early stage because of the patient weakness, cannot accept such a big surgery of the chemo.
I see.
Because many patients need new technique to cure the cancer or prolong their life. So, in the world, we have development many new technique, such as the cryosurgery.
Cryosurgery, and
This
is your specialty.
Yes, this is first available in the world 15 years ago in US, approved by the FDA, because it is just with a needle insert inside the tumor,
Right.
freezing the tumor and kill the tumor. No need open surgery.
Oh,
It's very suitable for the weakness people, for the older people.
I see. How do you freeze the cancer cells? How do you identify which ones they are and then target this
First, you must diagnosis with
Okay.
CT scan to be sure where is the tumor. It is tumor or not. Diagnosis first, then we with CT scan we found the tumor where it is. We just guided by the CT or ultrasonic
Right.
with the needle directly precisely inside the tumor. When you freeze the tumor, you can see the ice ball cover the tumor. Then you
wow.
will see what happens, just like a shot.
I see. So you only need a small incision to do the procedure?
No incision,
No
just
incision?
a needle, just
Just
small
a needle.
needle.
I
Yeah.
see. And how effective is this treatment so far, based on your experience?
Yes. Why the US FDA approved this technique? Because it is for the prostate cancer, for the kidney cancer in the early stage. Its result even better than surgery, because it is a minimal invasion. We can destroy the tumor the same.
And then after the tumor gets frozen or the cancer cells get frozen, do you have to retrieve it, or does it naturally just gets filtered out in the body?
Yes, naturally, it becomes scar in your body.
So your body naturally gets
Yes.
rid of the cancer
Yes.
cells. I see. And the treatment is suitable for which forms of cancer, and is this only for the early stages?
This is a question. In the beginning, the doctor just do it in the early stage. But most of the patients at the late stage, we tried in the late stage. So we also get a very good result. If the tumor cannot be surgery, cryosurgery is a choice. So what's the aim? For the early stage, we want to cure. We can cure the cancer. So for the late stage or middle stage, we can prolong the life of the patient, improve the life quality of the patient.
We'll find out more about the Fuda Cancer Hospital later on when Health Matters returns.
It started with a very, very prolonged cough, dry cough. I had a 6 cm tumor, a tennis ball sized tumor in my right lung.
The Smart Delight Plus is the new revolutionary smart chair that doesn't just suits the back, but eases the whole body. With its special feature called the Quadra technology, the Smart Delight Plus combines the best massage techniques. It doesn't get any more personalized than a massage with the first of its kind: backrest scanning, 3D massage, and S-track. The Smart Delight Plus scans your body shape and size, taking note of curves of your body. The 3D massage design gives you varying massage range according to your preferred comfort, level, and depth.
So ito kasi siya, yung 3D massage, nakatulong siya para i-scan yung spine alignment natin, yung shoulder position, and yung sa neck part natin. And also nakatulong siya para po sukatin po yung width ng likod natin.
While the S-track guides the rollers towards the contour around your spine, giving you the most satisfying massage ever.
According to the American Cancer Society, there are 3 types of traditional treatments for cancer. There's surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. And as cancer research evolved through the years, more and more options are available for cancer patients and their physicians to choose from. Right at the heart of Guangzhou, China, is Fuda Cancer Hospital, one of the leading cancer treatment centers in the world.
Yes, the Fuda Cancer Hospital established 15 years ago. Cancer is one of the main diseases for human beings. Even we have surgery, even we have chemo, even we have radiation, but the result is limited.
That limitation of traditional treatments pushed Dr. New and his team of specialists to look for better alternatives. This has led them to discover the wonders of cryosurgery in treating abnormal cells in the patient's body. Since then, Fuda Cancer Hospital has become an alternative treatment center for numerous cancer patients in China, whether in the early or terminal stages of cancer. Their application of cryosurgery with other known cancer treatments has resulted to more patients being cancer-free. Fuda has opened their doors to the world, accepting cancer patients from all over the world, including the Philippines. The hospital has treated over 10,000 patients in the last decade. A team of specialists from different fields is readily available once a patient is admitted to their facility.
We are full-time cancer hospital. We have more than 100 doctors together to take care of the patient. We have a team to discussion, to diagnosis, to do the treatment. So I think this is one of the different treatment way from other hospitals. We hope to help more cancer patients in the future.
Here in the Philippines, word about Fuda spread quickly to those who are in immediate need of treatment. A group known as Philippine Volunteers for Fuda has been responsible in propagating important information on how Filipinos can avail of treatment in Fuda. They are composed of families who have had first-hand experience of how Fuda Cancer Hospital has helped them beat cancer.
In Fuda, they are met by a team of doctors who do the diagnosis together, and they agree as a body on the treatment plan. Because they have had much experience, many patients from the past, they try to determine what's best for the new patient on a personalized basis.
According to the group, some of the patients who have heard about Fuda are initially attracted to the hospital's facilities and success rate in treating cancer. But some of them are also worried about the expenses, especially since Fuda requires patients to go abroad.
Aside from the airfare and other expenses, the treatments are just about the same in cost. In fact, I would say that it's even more affordable and reasonable there in Fuda if you consider that the medical staff are charged as one, not on individual basis.
Carlos Pedrosa is looking healthy and fit these days, but he battled cancer some years back. His unhealthy lifestyle was identified as the main culprit.
It started with a very prolonged cough, dry cough. And I used to drink, I used to smoke, and I thought it was just, wala, ubo lang yan eh. Pero tumagal. Nung tumagal, my family became aware, and then they said, kailangan mo pa-check yan. When I had the initial x-ray, there was a very big tumor. Nakita na sa x-ray. No?
Diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, Carlos was simply not ready to hear such difficult news.
It was pretty advanced because I had a 6 cm tumor, a tennis ball sized tumor in my right lung, and my lymph nodes were infected. Brought me through a very deep depression. That time, I didn't want to see any more doctors, and I didn't want to get a second opinion because akala ko at that time na if I get a second opinion na ganun din, I'll get a heart attack before I die of cancer, no?
Although Carlos had already lost hope, his friends and family pushed him to fight the sickness.
Fortunately, one of my friends told Edward, who is a friend of mine also, that I had a tumor. So Edward Puno came, and I didn't know that he was a volunteer for Fuda Cancer Hospital. And Edward was very, very positive, and he said that I had to go.
Carlos immediately flew to China to get checked by Fuda.
They didn't promise me anything, but they said, we will help you. And that for me was a very, very big change, no? Because they were willing to help me.
He stayed for 4 months in Fuda for his treatment and recovery. The doctors administered cryosurgery to his tumor, and in a matter of days, he was already on his way to recovery.
The turning point was, one, I was in a hospital where the doctors, the nurses, the community within the hospital was very positive. Two, I had met other patients who were way, way more advanced than I was. And they were very positive and they were fighting for their lives.
Today, Carlos is 100% cancer-free. Thanks to his determination and the positive vibes from Fuda, Carlos can now live longer for his family.
When I was first told that I have cancer, my worry is about my children because they are still very young. If you don't prepare now, should anything happen to you, do you have 500,000 to 1 million for the medical expenses?
The CUV ergonomic design refers to the revolutionary chair design specially made to target areas of the body that need attention the most.
The CUV ergonomic design, yun po yung design which is sinadya siya para sa proper ng pagmasal sa buong katawan natin. Not just sa likod lang, kundi sa may hips and sa lower part.
When seated and leaning back, the Smart Delight Plus cradles you like a baby with Curve C backrest. U refers to the contour of your lower back and hips. It automatically adjusts to you with the airbags ready to assist the pelvic area. And to complete the full body experience, the Smart Delight Plus V-shaped footrest design is guaranteed to ease those tired legs and feet. The zero-gravity massage is a massage like no other.
Yung zero gravity massage po is yung po yung position po ng naka-elevate po yung legs sa upper area ng heart natin. Is yung parang naka-floating.
It gives you that feeling of floating as the Smart Delight Plus positions the knee at the same level as the heart. Giving you very minimal impact on the spine and lower back. The wonders of science have provided cancer patients with the hope of overcoming this disease, as more and more treatments become available. Although this may be the case, another issue rises with patients with regards to availing these treatments. The financial aspect in dealing with cancer can sometimes make or break a patient's full recovery. 54-year-old Kay Yap has been a successful insurance consultant in Cebu. One day, a call from a friend helped her change her mind about cancer.
A friend of mine was diagnosed with cancer and she called me and asked for prayers. So everybody was so conscious because she was young, she was sexy, she goes ballroom dancing, she don't eat meat, she's a vegetarian. In fact, she had cancer. So everybody was so conscious about it and we had ourselves checked. I insisted to have myself mammogram and breast ultrasound.
And with further tests with her doctor, this confirmed that she had breast cancer.
When I was first told that I have cancer, my worry is about my children because they are still very young.
Apart from worrying about her children, Kay was way ahead as compared to other cancer patients. Her foresight has helped her prepare when this moment would come in her life.
When I joined ProLife, I believe that I cannot sell what I do not have. So I'm always the first customer. I'm always my first customer. So every time the company launches new product, I get one for my own, not knowing that 9 years after, I will be processing my own crisis cover claim. Upon knowing that I have cancer of the breast, I was not worried about the expenses because I know that my ProLife policy can take care of it. I'm more worried about my children because my eldest daughter was only 17 years old then, and my youngest daughter was 9. So I'm more worried about them.
Kay immediately sought help from the best hospitals that she could get her hands on. Hope and determination were the things that kept her going and overcome this dreaded disease.
Because of the proceeds of my ProLife policy, I was able to go to Stanford in the US to seek second opinion. There, I was told that I should undergo not a chemotherapy, but a hormonal therapy. I went to Singapore for my treatment, and it was a very expensive treatment.
After several months of going back and forth to Singapore for her treatment, Kay was finally cancer-free. Her realizations after her extensive treatment led her to share her experiences with other people.
You know, if you don't prepare now, should anything happen to you, do you have 500,000 to 1 million for the medical expenses? So if we have the money, why should we spend our hard-earned money for medical expenditures, whereas we can plan for that? If nothing happens, it's still money. It's just there. That's the beauty of life insurance.
So this is romaine lettuce, one of the most nutritious lettuces. So a lot of cancer patients drink this, ginagawa siyang juice.
The Smart Delight Plus is the new revolutionary smart chair that doesn't just suits the back, but eases the whole body. With its special feature called the Quadra technology, the Smart Delight Plus combines the best massage techniques. In order to initiate your personal cancer prevention efforts, a complete change in lifestyle is required. For starters, maintaining a good diet is the first step towards a healthier body. And one of the trends nowadays is going green or eating natural and organic food choices. Right below the foot of Mount Banahaw in Mahayhay, Laguna, a 5-hectare organic farm is starting to become one of the major players in the local farming scene. It's the first agritourism destination in the country and the largest single producer of organic vegetables, with more than 20 tons of harvest every month. What began as a hobby for Josie Costales has now become an advocacy to help Filipinos know the importance of eating organic and natural diet.
Basically, because we wanted to grow old healthy. Nagsimula nga to as a leisure farm, so we produce our food for family consumption, and then a lot of people are into wellness na nowadays. So sabi namin, why don't we share whatever we have? And then, so yun doon na nagsimula.
This organic farm follows the Japanese and Korean farming system, wherein the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides are avoided to maintain the freshness and quality of their produce.
We don't kill insects, we just repel them. So yun, by producing vegetables, high-value vegetables in a natural way, mas magiging malusog yung mga kakain nito. Mas marami siyang antioxidant and walang harmful pesticides. Yun na nagbibigay ng mga sakit sa ating mga katawan. So this is romaine lettuce, one of the most nutritious lettuces among all other varieties because it's greener and it has a lot of chlorophyll. So a lot of cancer patients drink this, ginagawa siyang juice para makaalis ng mga cancer-causing substances sa kanilang katawan. Well, we're going to prepare our most famous unlimited organic vegetable salad. Okay, now we're going to prepare our famous Japanese cucumber juice.
Using the juiciest ingredients freshly picked out of their farm, the farm also provides its guests delectable and healthy food offerings as a way of introducing to Filipinos the benefits of organic and natural diet.
Mas maganda sa ngayon, instead of simply eating yung mga conventionally produced na vegetables, organic vegetables na lang ang ating kainin.
But normally here in the city, finding organic and natural food can be quite a chore. But worry no more, because there's a one-stop shop easily accessible for you health junkies for everything organic and natural right here in the metro.
A lot of people really look for organic and natural food, and usually they would purchase those only in weekend markets. You know, it's not easy to find. So we really wanted to have a place where people can purchase, the goods in a store, throughout the week, throughout the day, and not just in a weekend setting. Because of course, everybody who wants to be healthy will not just be healthy during the weekend, right? So we want to make the products available on a more permanent basis.
Part of the store's advocacy is also to promote local organic farms and small entrepreneurs by distributing their produce and products right in their mini mart.
Basically, the mission of Sugar Leaf Organic Market and Cafe is we really try to encourage people to have a healthy lifestyle. And in our mini mart, we really try also to be a showcase for healthy producers. These may be small entrepreneurs, importers, and we also try to use them as much as possible in our restaurant so that we're able to really show people how you can really be healthy.
From a wide variety of organic meat, poultry, vegetables, and snacks, the place also has a cafe which serves homemade and healthy food choices that is all organic and natural.
What we have here in front of us is actually the best sellers in our menu. So we use wheat flour, so as much as possible we don't use anything refined in white. This is our goodie wrap. And then there's different versions. There's different flavors. So there's crab stick and mango. And then we have bangus. That's ocean sea and farm raised. So it doesn't have any like hormones and stuff like that. Grass-fed beef and free-range chicken. In our menu, we have a list of what we call healing juices. And then this particular flavor is mixed berries. Berries, as we all know, is very high in antioxidants, which can also help, battle cancer.
Being healthy is no easy task, especially with the advent of instant and processed foods. But discipline and commitment towards a healthier lifestyle can go a long way. And it all starts with the right attitude.
Making healthy food is just basically a matter of using healthier ingredients. What you can control is actually the food that you eat. So if we're just a little bit more careful with what we eat, we really can affect or impact our health.
Join us again next week as we discuss all your health concerns, only here on Health Matters, your weekly health and lifestyle program.